Okay, we're in 2.4 journal vocab notes and practice, pages 45 to 47. Number one, I don't know why some of you aren't using the journal from the school provided you. It can save you some time, less typing or less writing. You're going to get a more complete grade, higher grade, less work. So use that. You can also print them up if you want to, for if you don't have it for some reason. If you don't have it, let me know. Call up the school and go pick one up. There are no, it used to show my highlighter in here, but I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore. There's no new notes in this section. Previous steps all done together, so there's nothing really new here. What you got to remember for inequalities, if you multiply or divide by a negative, we're looking at this right here. If you multiply or divide by a negative, then what do? Pause, think about it before I write it. Try to answer it yourself. Get the practice in. Then we're going to reverse. Let me write that a little better. Reverse or flip or turn around. I'm sure there's other words that work. The inequality. So I got a couple examples down here. The second one I got worked. X over negative 2 greater than or equal to 5. I multiply by negative 2. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. But again, notice here we reverse that inequality sign because I multiplied by a negative. If this would have been a positive 2 right there, I would have just left that inequality sign alone there. Okay. This one I don't show the step. We've got to divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. Again, notice, divided by a negative, I reverse the inequality. Negative 21 over negative 3, that's positive 7. These cancel out over here, just leave x. And we get x greater than 7 and graph those, of course. Open circle for this one, going to the right. Closed circle for this one, going to the left. We do have those variables on the left. Again, when graphing the inequality, always put the variable on the pause. Get that answer in. Very good, you got it right. The left side, you are so awesome when you do that. And you can see what I have this here. This one I have negative 7 less than or equal to x. X is on the right. Everything turns around, including the inequality. A couple of things to add here. No solution. I guess we do have a new note. Always a false statement. Same thing we had before. Is 7 less than 2? No, that's false. That's going to mean no solution. Is negative 3 greater than 5? No, that's false. That means no solution. So if always false is a no solution, always true is all real numbers or infinite solution. The book is calling this all real numbers. So 18 greater than 3, 13, that's true. That's going to be all real numbers. Negative 6 less than or equal to negative 6, well, they're equal. It says less than or equal. That's true. All real numbers are going to work. I do have scrambled answers for you here, and let's get going on these practices. Again, this is the same as solving equations. You got to remember one extra step, 2 extra steps. To reverse the inequality when you multiply or divide by a negative, and make sure that x is on the left for the graphing. So this one, I'm going to start it off here. Just the same as we'd always do, plus 2, and try this without following me. See if you get it right and check it. 3x is great. Whoops, I don't flip that. Greater than 12. I divide by 3. I'm going to come over here. X is less than 4. I don't flip the inequality because I divided by a positive. I can put this on anywhere I want. I can put the 0 right here. There's 3. That should be negative 3 over there. There's 6. So at 4, I have an open circle, and I have this going to the left. Again, I like to do these numbers above the line. If you do them right on the line, it can be hard to see your pencil, and it might get graded as not done or not readable. You do need more than one number on here. Remember, too, you got to have at least two numbers to set your scale on there. And notice I could have put 0 in the center. It doesn't have to be right in the center. You don't even have to have a 0. Okay, this one, number 3, let's try this. So again, pause this video, try it on your own, compare your work to me. Just make a real good quick attempt on it. So pause the video. Okay, thank you for doing that. Let's check this out. -2, -2. I'm just going to come over here with my results. I get b over -3 is less than or equal to 1. I'm going to multiply by -3. I'm going to multiply by -3. Since I multiplied by a negative, I'm going to reverse that inequality right away so I don't forget. I'm canceling over here. That leaves b. 1 times -3, that's -3. We're done. Again, I can put this anywhere. I can put 0 there, 4, 2, 3, -4. You know, I can have it centered. I don't have to. -3 right there, or equals. That's a solid. Arrow's going to the right, so this arrow's going to the right. Okay, you can try those. Number 4 is the same. Remember, on this, -c/2 is the same as -c/2, which is the same as c over -2. You can treat that any way you want. So treat this one like this or this. And I usually do the second one because then I get rid of the negative in one step instead of 2. Number 8, distribute for. Actually, you don't have to distribute first. You can divide first. There's 2 different ways to do this. So you can try dividing by the negative right away, or you can distribute. Multiple ways to do these. They involve some steps. Remember, I always deal with the h's first. So on this one, number 7, -6h, -6h. Okay, I get -18 is less than 1. That's telling me, oh, and I should have noted here, solutions on previous page. I should have put them on this page, but I didn't. Will live. At least you got them out there. This is true, so this is going to be all real numbers for my solution, or h equals all real numbers. And let's go up here. There's my all real numbers. I got an x less than 4. Ooh, I don't have that one on my answer key. Oop, there it is right there. X less than 4. Number 3, I got b greater than or equal to -3. There's that answer. So do get in there and check those off. I forgot to check those 2 answers, but you saw me do it there. Better late than never. Okay, number 10. Just remember, this is a distribution here. So you're going to get 12 times 1/4 w plus 12 times 3. And you can do some reduction there. That'll work out pretty easy. Number 11, find the value of k for which the solution of the inequalities is all real numbers. In other words, we need the r to disappear. You need the same variable term on each side. 11 and 12 are a little bit tricky here. If you get these are pretty awesome. These are more honors level problems, but always good to try to stretch your skills and push them a little harder. Don't panic if you struggle with these 2, though. There is no example for this one in the book, so make sure you follow this here. Well, I mentioned here we need the r to disappear, because remember, if you go back to when we looked at the notes up here, there were, no solution, all real numbers. There was no variable in those answers. That was part of it. So we need to get rid of the variable down here. So I'm just going to distribute this first, and that's going to give me 4 r times k minus 5k greater than or equal to negative 12r minus 9. Now to get a no real solution, or an all real numbers, I need the r to disappear. I just need this, so we need the same variable term on each time. That's going to be a negative 12r because I can see it on the right. What's going to give me that? 4r times k equals negative 12r. I need those to be equal. Well, I need the k alone. I divide by 4r. I divide by 4r. The r's cancel. Negative 12 over 4 is negative 3, so k is negative 3. If I put that in there, let's see what happens. 4r times negative 3 minus 5 times negative 3 is greater than or equal to negative 12r minus 9. Sorry, that 12 doesn't look real good there. Let's make this a little bigger. So this is going to give me negative 12r, negative times negative plus 15, greater than or equal to negative 12r minus 9. I add my 12r, I add my 12r, and that's going to give me 15 greater than or equal to negative, whoops, not negative q, negative 9. That's all real solutions. It checks out. Don't worry about number 12. This one, as I'm working, it gets really, really tough. Okay, so I had to do some things here. I subtracted 3kx from both sides, just so you can see this. I got the negative kx because I had the like terms over here. I factored out the x, and I got this k plus 3. But I want to get rid of that x. I want to get rid of that variable term. So I need negative x times k plus 3 to equal 2x. Okay? If I divide by negative x, I divide by negative x. This isn't a real good step here. I can't legally do this, but I can't think of anything else because I can't divide by 0. These cancel out. Then I have k, this would go to a negative actually. K plus 3 equals negative 2, not plus 5. Plus 3, I'm thinking of the answer. Minus 3, k equals negative 5 I would need. So that's a tough one on that. Don't worry about number 12. I did number 11 for you. And we're all done. What is this?